going to start the lecture.
Okay, you'll join us if he's awake.
Petrus, today Petrus is not coming. Our company was the USA company, it was, and today I will learn. Yesterday I have learned about the calculations. Today I will learn about the project portfolio. That what is the work basically the project portfolio is. In the project portfolio, we will work only on that EPS we want. As there is multiple EPS, when you will open your Primavera P6, a multiple EPS is coming down. And always remember that company always be itself a project portfolio. The company which is generating a new thing, that is a project. A company that is production is your operation, not a project. But the company, this one, if you want to work on the separate EPS, you want that I only work on that company while other EPS will not be shown you here, because so many bars into the Gantt chart is disturbing you. For that reason, you have to make a project portfolio first. For this, go to the enterprise. After going to the enterprise, drag it down like this button, and you will see here the project portfolios. Click on the project portfolio. A sum of the global project portfolios that is already assigned by the Primavera P6 has been shown you here into the window, like corporate project, construction project, IT portfolio project. It doesn't happen until you're going to assign here. It doesn't work until you're going to assign any project here. This is just you can say that dummy projects or dummy things until you have assigned any project here right now. But you have to make your own portfolio. For making your own portfolio, you will just give a significant name. You should just give a unique name for making your own portfolio. If I drag it down, you will see that there is a different user portfolios. It means that we are users. We are going to make the portfolio at this time. For the user portfolio, here is a multiple portfolios like my portfolio, batch 2 portfolio, batch 3 portfolio, and my portfolio 1. Whenever you will open your Primavera P6, this option will not be shown you here, the user portfolio. Just do nothing. Whenever you come on this window, just click on add. Automatically user portfolio has been created and your project will come down under the user portfolio. Here you have to create your own portfolio. It means that in which project, always remember that what I am asking portfolio, it means that I am asking about the EPS. And what is EPS? EPS is your company. So now your user portfolio is, as I am asking, now you can create your own name here. Like the project. What is a project? Give that name whatever you want to work on. You can write here company, project, or my project, whatever. You can write here even my project. But this project is dummy right now. It is because we have never assigned any project here right now. But this is just a dummy project. Whenever I go to the projects and whenever I go to the assign here, and I will assign here different projects, not companies. I drag it down. First of all, I select this project and I select the Commercial Plaza Market, that the Esmia Private Limited Company. After assigning this one, I will just do this close. Now remember that I have added only 2 projects. Here in the, this is your company, like project portfolio, and you have to add here the project because you are going to add the new project here. And just close this. After close this, you say that nothing changes has been occurred right now here. Why? It is because you have to apply the changes because you don't select any portfolio right now. Go to the file here. After go to the file, he is asking you that what type of project you have selected there. You say that I will select the project that one and just click on the select project portfolio. After clicking here, find out which company you are working for the user portfolios. Like company project was your project portfolio was company project. Single click here and just click on OK and just click on yes. Now you will see the other project become disappear. It is appeared, but it is appeared behind the window, behind the program. Now all EPS program is shown you here, what you have selected there. Like SBA Private Limited is there, USA company is here. In order to signify it more, in order to make it more clearly, in order to see this project more clearly, you can go to here and just click on the list. Whenever you click on the list, then you will see that only two project portfolios, like we can say that projects, has been written here. One is multi-story project and the other is the commercial plaza market. The benefit of this one is that you can working on this project portfolio very easily. Now you will see that there is not multiple projects right now here. Now you are not confusing with other projects, but you are going to focus, but you are going to deal with only one project that is gonna be started from 21 April to 30 September. Can you see? The changing has not been changed. That is what the budget I have given, what our distributed, what our dates, that was already all same, not change in the project portfolio, but only to make your task easy is the term of the project portfolio. Now, I can work on the WBS if I want, because it is my portfolio, what I want to work on this. This is for just my easiness. This is for just my ease. Now the second thing, when I drag it down, you have seen here all the things. Did you remember? I have discussed all these things from responsible manager up to USA project cost. I have discussed responsible manager. I have discussed status. I have discussed check down status. I have checked project leveling priority. I have also discussed priority, a strategic rating, financial rating, technology rating, that was industrial, resource rating, what type of resource, penalty warning, outcome, what type of resource you have, risk rating, either your resources is relevant with the work to produce the out result, avoid a single point failure, hire the resource and avoid the single point failure, because in order to have the desired result, single point failure, what does mean by single point failure? Single point failure mean as at that time I am teaching you Primavera P6. Now I am working on the laptop right now, but let's suppose someone come and off my DSL button. Due to the DSL button, I will just disconnect from you. This is a single point failure. Single point failure is anything like which cause your only one source which disturb your all sources is single point failure. That is risk rating, project manager, who is sponsoring, who is estimated, who is project status, what is the current phase, project type, a strategic objective, IT investment, a stage gate, product line, location, capacity, business, process, project cost, destination, cost of project, USA project. All these things we have discussed one by one, if you remember. So don't be confused after watching this. So now again, just there is a list again, come to an EPS. After come to an EPS, you will see that all the EPS has been come here, but without any having project. If you want that this EPS will not show you here. Now this is called empty EPS. The Sungo Construction Company is your empty EPS. Kashmir Builders and Company is your empty EPS. Why it is your empty EPS? Because there is no project down here right now. How you will ask to Primavera, how you will command to Primavera P6 that the empty project is not be shown you here under that of the bottom. Just go here, click on the customize and just click here hide if empty. Just one click here, apply here and OK here. Now you can see that the project which is empty is gonna be disappear right now. This is the basic concept of the project portfolio. This is the basic theme of the project portfolio right now. Now, if you want to come back to your window, what will you do? Come to the file, again go to the select project portfolio. After the project portfolio, the first on the top you will see all projects. What does this mean, all projects? It means that this is your user portfolio. This was your unique project, what you have selected and what you want to work for. But this EPS is show you the all projects. It means that here it will show you about all the projects very clearly. Just single click here, OK here, yes here. Now you will see that all the project is come back again. Now there is a multiple project. It is really confusing right now that how you are working that multiple project, what is your project and what is for is your project. This one is a basic technique. Whenever 2 or 3 projects is opened, then how you will work only one project, because at that time you have to remain open that project and you are not going to give the permission to close it. At that time you are working on 2 to 3 projects. Then what will you do? Then you will apply that of the portfolio. I mean portfolio, it means that I am talking about the company who is creating the project or who is manufactured the project. Then you have to make your own portfolio for that. Now here's a USA company. I'm just open it, and after the second step, after the project portfolio and after the calculations, I have to come back to the WBS. Always remember that WBS is actually a template. What is template? It is come under your OPA. All the templates come OPA, that is OBS, WBS, all things. So into the WBS, always remember that whenever you break your work into different parts, into different structures, like whenever you go for building, into the building, like if I show you here, I have a BOQ right now here. Not so much, there is a short BOQ here, but I want to make you concept on the Primavera P6. From the short, you will go towards the major projects, towards the long projects. If I open here the Excel file of Primavera P6, and if I open here the BOQ project for quantities for P6, so here you will see that this step, this one is the first step for excavation. It means that this comes in substructure. So if you add all activities right down without any WBS, it means that without any breaking of your work, then no one can understand that which work is coming under the ground and which work is coming upper the ground. Now don't know what type of house is gonna be constructed into the USA. I think so that is the wooden house, according to my view. But you know only on the top that where you are sitting right now, that is your superstructure. But without heading, without giving heading, without WBS template, without OPA, you cannot get that where you are sitting. Either excavation area are on the top, because there is a multiple project, there is a multiple activities that even who are watching that one are also getting confused. For that, you have to break your work into different parts. This is called WBS, to breaking your work into different parts. That is, first is our excavation, then our termite proofing in trenches. This was we always done in order to kill the sects. Like we can say that in order to keep that, like there is some type of germs which could destroy the concrete, which could create the voids into the concrete. Base work in substructure, brickwork, horizontal DPC, vertical DPC, that is on the external wall, foundation in plinth beam, underfooting, backfilling, that way. After that one, now the work has been started from here. That is your superstructure. It means that up to the top where you are sitting right now, this is superstructure. This is superstructure. Now for this we have created the WBS in order to distribute our work. Whenever you have created the WBS, there is you can also make a tree into the WBS. How you will make a tree into the WBS? Just give me a single example. If I talk about this, that at that time I have got a project of the premium construction company, what I have done with them. This is the project what I have created with them. This was my project, what I have created for them. Now the thing I want to make you understand that into the WBS you can make such type of staff chart. It is called, you can say that tree, WBS tree or WBS network logic diagram. This one, you can make this chart, even this diagram into your WBS if your concept is 100% clear. This is not so much a, you can say, difficult thing, but very easy. So now I am coming back to my WBS. Into the WBS, first of all, I have to note that what things in my project is. I say that in my project, there is a first of the execution or initiative one, that is new WBS, and the initiative, the risk is 100%, the risk is very high. Now if I go down here, now you will see this line means, so let me give the name here, that is substructure. Now you will see here that this line is come under that line. It means that if this is substructure, then your other WBS will the subcontinent of this structure. You say no. This is the some other technique into the bottom right now, which is coming down under the substructure. Then what will you do? You can see here that there is a move left button. Move left. Just click here. Now you will see that this come under that of the project right now. This one. Now you can name it superstructure. Superstructure means where you are sitting right now. This is your superstructure. Substructure means whenever you start your work, then you have do some excavation and you have fixed your house. Under the ground, everything is substructure. Now the superstructure, what kind of work in superstructure is? Now just another click add here. You can also right click here and add here, it's up to you. Now this project is again coming down here. You say that no, it is a individual project. It is a individual WBS. What I am going to break down my work. Now you are going to break down your work here. New WBS and just go here. Now these three things are coming under the bottom. It means that these all things are the parts of the multi-story projects. Now just go to the finishing or close out. Finishing or closing. Here the risk is not so much. At the finishing or closing risk is, we can say that not so much. At the time of closing or finishing. Now, there is a substructure here right now. There is a super and the finishing. How you will see these into, how you will see these into your WBS or into the tree or into the network logic diagram. How you will see it? It is very much easy. Just go on the top and you will see that there is a chart view on the top right now. This is your table. Always remember that this is your table view. This is your table. So go on the top and just click on this tree. Now you will see that there is a multi-story project, and under that there is a substructure, super and finishing. This is like a tree here. Let's suppose I came back. This is Gantt chart and this is table. You have to click on the Gantt chart. If you click on the table, then the Gantt chart will disappear. Can you see? Now you will not able to see your Gantt chart anymore, because you itself asked that I don't want to see your Gantt chart. Just go to the Gantt chart and you will, and if you ask that this finishing is come under the superstructure and I say yes, then what type of tree has been made? Now you will see that at that time your US 223 is your WBS code. This is your project name, and this finishing and closing is come under the superstructure. These two things are come, these things are come individually. There is nothing under that, but this superstructure is, this finishing is come under superstructure. Whenever you click here, it will be disappeared. So these arrows have much more importance in our Primavera P6 in order to make our Gantt chart, in order to make our tree. So today we are discussing about the tree here. Now here is a, you can see that the thing you want to see here right now here is not available at that time. Then what will you do? What the thing you do to appear it on the screen? Just right click here, go to the chart box templates and customize it. After go to the customize, you will see the WBS code right now on the top and WBS name right down on the bottom, that is multi-story project of building of USA, United States of America. Now again come to add. When you're gonna add here, you will see that the multiple thing has been added right now under that. If I start discussing one by one, now I start discussing some of that one. Now there you can see that actual labor cost. At that time we have not added any team. We have not added any resources. We have not added any build a team. So our actual labor cost definitely will be zero. That is $0. $0.00, because we have not added any resource. Yes, project cost is something else. Project cost is something else. But the resource card is the basic thing, because whenever you are working into the industry, they will not ask you for the project cost. They will ask you that how much cost is going to be spent in your activities. Give me the record of that. This one is the major and important thing. What you have to handle. What you have to handle. You have to handle your schedule, because schedule is one of the basic technique to handle it. Because into the schedule, when 2, 3 or 4 days is gonna be extended, then your money will also be extended. You have to give more money for that, because your labor is working 2, 3 or 4 days more for that. So here you will see that if I came down, here is the cost performance index, that is CPI. I will discuss this later, but right now must remember that this CPI equal to 1. It means that you are equal to cost. Less than 1, it means that your cost is overrun, your cost is destroyed. More than 1, it means that you are going good, your cost is going good. But always remember that into the Primavera P6, not regarding to the PMP, into the Primavera P6, this CPI is always 1 regarding duration. Because the formula of the CPI is EV by AC, if I am not wrong. If you do that EV by AC and value the actual cost, then the EV divided by AC will be equal in the case of duration. But in the case of physical, your CPI is not gonna be equal. Either it is less, either it is more. I will show you how practically. So into the CPI also be 0 because I have not added any CPI. Other is SPI. It will show us about either we are on schedule or not. What is the current phase of the project? So it is not shown here, but I have added, that was the initiation. I think so I have not added the code of the current phase. So you can see here the actual non-labor cost, all the cost will shown you here 0 because at that time we have not added any cost. I want to say that you can add anything you want, like original budget, priority, project destination, project budget, anything like risk rating, a schedule percent complete. What is schedule percent complete? A schedule percent complete always related with your planned percent complete. I meant to say that it is always related with your planned value cost. What I want to say, that was PVC, planned value cost. Now total float, here total float will be, I think so 0 because I have not added any float right now. WBS POP, USA project cost, apply here. Now you will see that there is some USA project cost, that 111,001, that was the code. That was the ID, if you remember. 11001, I have given the ID for the USA project cost, if you remember the previous topics. Now, anything you want to show into the Primavera P6 risk rating and apply here, then I show you that in this project there is a 50% risk. Who will inform that? Any project manager, or we can say that project manager can inform about the risk. All the stakeholders, and that project manager who is informed, or any person or all the stakeholders can be informed about the risk. Either it is resource also. Must be remembered that risk either in opportunity or either in issue. We can say that when the risk is 100%, then cause an issue. So anything you want to understand here, the cost performance, cost of project, cost person complete, anything you want to write here, like business segment. I think so that was the what I have written to the project code. Business process, budget at completion. In which project our budget is gonna be completion. This is gonna be added from the resources right now. When we add the resources, then our budget at completion will be made. That is the anticipated start. What I have given, that when our project will be started, that is some time of anticipated start, and that is our anticipated finish. It is not show you here. You can see here on the top has been added. That's 30 September 2021. It is our anticipated finish, and 21 April 2021. It is our anticipated start. Must remember that thing. Don't forget it, because this is very much important. Whenever you make a tree, you may have to remove the WBS code. You have to remove something else. Then this technique will be very useful for you. Don't be panicked that don't be confused that what thing is written into the chart. If your concept is clear onto the Primavera P6, then your everything is clear on the Primavera P6. Try to make your concept clear on the Primavera P6, because the concept is very, very much important. Without any concept, you can't do any project, any single project, even of the 10 activities. So just right click here and go to the chart font and colors. This is something else and this is something else. Just click here. Now you will see that the color, boss chart color is this one. You can change into blue, yellow, yes, okay, and apply here. You can see that it's changed. If you want to change the background color, that was. So just click on here and okay and apply. Now you will see that background color is also get changed. This is not so difficult thing. So now if you want to change the font size, like this one, like click here and there's a black or something else or bold italic. Okay here, and just apply here. Now you will see that this is gone into bold italic right now. So this is just for font. I think so that was regular before. Yes, regular is okay right now. So again, come to your this one, your table, or we can say the Gantt chart. This one. So after that, I am going to adjust some of the dates. Now come to the general. Into general, always remember that you have to give here your anticipated start and the anticipated finish again, because that was your anticipated start from 21 April to 30 September. That was for your project. But this substructure, whenever you work into the substructure, you say that when your substructure will gonna be finished. If I show you practically, then I have a tower, that is KMK tower, and this one is our project here, KMK tower, in one page or in 2 pages right now. Now you will see that this is just a plan. This is just a plan. So whenever you see here, your 12 April 2021, your activity is gonna be started, your first activity, and your last activity is gonna be finished on 5th July. This project is not gonna constructed right now, but this is the schedule only given by the department. Into the meeting, he can ask you that increase these days, decrease these days. This is not effect on the project planning or project manager. But I want to make you understand that this anticipated start and this anticipated finish, this is make you understand before starting any project. So here into the Primavera P6, this one is right now that Gantt chart I have shown you here, that one. I will add also here, I will also show you this many, but into the activities. So just come here and you say that your substructure is gonna be finished on what date? It will be shown you by the QS department, because QS department have know about the excavation, and either by the experienced person, it will easily make you understand about the substructure. But if your client asks you, and if your client force you to finish your work very soon, very well, then you have to hire the more resources. Then this time your project is gonna into the crashing. This technique is called crashing. So here the anticipated start I add here, and I say that my first activity started from the 21 April up to how much? Like the thing I have shown you here. Always give you the same thing. Don't be panic on that I am just giving the dates like randomly or something else or someone else, that is. So don't be panic. You will give a same chart. You will give the same idea. That excavation is gonna 7 days, termite is gonna 1 day, lean is normally given 1 day. This one is on your experience, what you have experienced on your field, in your field. So substructure, I say that our substructure is finished on 31 May. This one. If I talk about the superstructure, now the anticipated start, we say that from the 31 May or from the 1 June up to, we say that into August, into 31 August. This is our superstructure, because normally it takes time. If I talk about the finishing or closing, it means that in our finishing, if you are accountant, then you are gonna finish some of the files. You have to finish or closing out your files. You are managing your file, customer files, whatever of your office files. It is your closing. Into our field, closing means paint. We will make the tiles. We will make the ceilings. This is in our field. This is called finishing. Into the civil field, when I talk about the civil field. So just come here, and here is the August, and just click here the September. That is 1 September. Sorry, that is 31. Yes, 1 September up to 30 September. It's normally take one month, not more than this. if you have a competent resource, but you have to add more resources for that and their labors. What is the effect on the Primavera P6? By adding the time, by adding the more resource, I will show you into activity. But remember that this WBS chart and this WBS chart and this WBS bar, this is just a anticipate. Anticipate means what your guess that your substructure will be finished onto this date. Must remember that technique. But whenever you are working practical into your activity, this is your actual time, because you only focus that how much your activity is taking or giving the time. This is your actually time, because this chart, now like this chart what I have given to them, now this chart is conveyed into the meeting. They are not focusing about your anticipated start or anticipated finish anymore. They will ask you that when your structure will be finished, when this activity is finished, and all these. Because this is the basic technique. Because your labor will take money of you of 7 days, not take money. This one is your anticipated or anticipated finish. If they take money of this, then we have to take the tension of that one. This is not in your control. You only say about your guess that it could be finished, not must be. So I think so. I am in fast also. So I think so. It is enough for today.